Hey there, it's Don with the DIY Collaborative, and you may have seen one of our other videos where we did a mosquito bucket of doom using mosquito dunks and a simple 5-gallon bucket. And we took the lid and drilled holes in the lid of it, and you fill it up with garden compost and water, and you put it out in your landscape somewhere, and it attracts the female mosquitoes. They lay their eggs in the standing water that's in there, but when the larvae hatch, they eat the BTI that's in these dunks, and it affects their digestive system and it kills them. So it doesn't kill the adult mosquitoes, but it's a way to stop the reproductive cycle, if you will. So one of our viewers commented that he uses the same method basically, except he doesn't put the holes in his lid. He puts the holes around the edge of the bucket, which I kind of liked. And he explained the reason that he does that is because of all the rains that he has in his area. His bucket often fills up and overflows and kind of defeats the purpose of, the whole system. So we're going to try that today with some holes in the side of this bucket. We're also going to try mosquito dunks, or mosquito bits, if you will, not the dunks. I've already got several of these deployed in our landscape this year because the mosquito population seems to be more than ever, greater than ever. But we're going to try the bits. I've had quite a few viewers tell me that these don't work quite as well, but we're still going to give it a try. So here we go. And for drilling the holes, you could use a simple drill bit like this. You could cut it out with a saw if you have one. You could even use a hole saw like this if you have one, or a paddle bit that you might have for woodworking. We're going to try that today. And I suggest or recommend safety glasses for this part. And again, instead of on the top in the lid, we're going to drill these in the side of the bucket right here, because we're going to fill our bucket up about halfway with compost and water. And you need the mosquitoes to have a way to get into the bucket. So there we go. That's all we need. So we're just going to put a few more around the perimeter of this bucket. You just want them to have a way to get in and lay their eggs in the standing water that's in there. Okay, I think that's probably good. So now what you do, we got our empty 5-gallon bucket. All I have here in another bucket is I went to my compost bin and I collected some just partially decomposed material, some greens, some browns, some recent grass clippings that haven't completely broken down. We're just going to put that in the bucket that we're going to use, just like that. And then all we're going to do is top it off with water. And again, we're only going to go up about halfway or so. We don't want it all the way up to these holes that we drilled. And as that material breaks down, what that's going to do is kind of send out an odor, if you will. And you can watch our other video where we explain the whole concept about what's going on and why and how, and we talk about the key ingredient in these dunks and bits, the BTI, and how it kills the mosquitoes. But we wanted to try this new and improved version, if you will, and that's what we're showing you here today. So that's pretty good. We're up about probably halfway on this bucket, maybe 2 or 3 inches from these holes. So we're going to shut the water off, and then we're going to take some of our bits, and it even talks about on here, like, depending on the amount of water that you have, a teaspoon or a small tablespoonful of these, and they're exactly what it says it is. They're just bits is all they are. So that's about all that we're going to put in this bucket, because there's not that much water in here. And we're just going to sprinkle them around in the bucket. There's already some standing water in here, and you can kind of see what we did there. The thing that we like better about the dunks is that we can take one of these whole tablets and pop it in, and then we leave it for like a month or two. You can monitor the buckets and see how how fast it breaks down, or you can cut these up into fourths or quarters or halves, or you know whatever you want to do depending on the amount of water that you have. And then all we're going to do is, we've got one of the lids that came with these particular buckets, and it has an O-ring. We're going to put it on here and seal it up like that with a mallet, and then we're going to take this and deploy it somewhere in our landscape. So we'll see. New and improved version. I'm always happy to try out a better mousetrap if there is one. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we hope it helps. Thanks for stopping by. One of the things that you can also do, if you don't want the bucket to stand out quite as much, just take some flat or dark green flat spray paint and just coat the bucket. I just had a piece of a can here, so I haven't got a really good paint job on it, but at least the red bucket sitting in the woods or sitting at the corner of your property won't be quite so obvious.